Hello everybody and welcome to Simulate Gaming, and finally welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I've had a lot of issues with this game lately, but it's been really highly requested that it returns to the channel. So here we are. So it's currently recording this on Thursday. As you guys may or may not know, UK, where I'm from, Plymouth, is white out at the moment. So everything's completely white. So I thought for this one video, this one episode, we'd put the weather model. Now, unfortunately, we have American trucks here. No idea why that is. I do have the correct traffic mods installed, but they're just parked up for some reason. They're not actually on the road from what I saw on the way here, but yeah, they're parked up for some reason. So hopefully we won't see any on the road. But until then, let's go ahead and jump into the nice warm cab here. We'll get head tracking on, like so. Get it reset. We'll get it turned over, and we'll crank the heater on. There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear that. I might have to turn this up in editing because I've got times for interior sound on. So that's part of Pro Mods. Yeah, part of the Pro Mods tools. That's what I was meant to say, sorry. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that cranked up. Handbrake is off. We are using real automatic for this because it's the Volvo. Beautiful Volvo. And we'll head out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights on to running lights. Just so we've got a little bit of safety on our side here. There we go. Make sure we don't slide on this snow here. In fact, where are we going? Let's go ahead and get the map up real quick. We need to go ahead and find a job. So we're going to go to Freight Market here, or Freight Market. We're starting in Plymouth. Let's see if we've got any good, interesting jobs to do here. We've got a couple of tractors that we can do that are going to Ireland. We're going to do that. Let's go to Ireland. So the last series was called Coming Home. You guys have been asking for that to return. Unfortunately, that series broke, so I thought instead of trying to recreate where we were, let's just start from scratch. We'll have some new fun, so be careful on the road too. As you can see, it's quite slippery. So we've got 9 minutes until we get to pick up our load here. Brakes are a bit sensitive, I might have to turn them down in a minute. So yeah, how you guys doing? Welcome back. As you can see, it is quite snowy in real life and also in game. I thought it was quite fitting, so there we go. May forget my controls. I've had to remap some things, but most things are still the same as they were in the last series regarding like the side panel and stuff. So hopefully I can remember what's what. I know that that's hazard lights and that one is the headlights. We'll go ahead and turn the dip beam on, not dip beam, sorry, the running lights, or side lights as we call them here in the UK. Let's go ahead and stop here. We are running bobtail at the moment, so we're going a little bit too fast around these corners. Truck's a little bit fast, but that's not to worry. So where we go, we need to get into that lane if we can. Let's indicate into here. Cool. So we've lost some mods. All of our fancy dash accessories and stuff have gone because the mod's no longer supported on this version of ETS2. But not to worry. We've also lost the tandem. The tandem is supported, but we're restricted to tandem loads. And of course, with the new heavy haul stuff, I thought it'd be pretty cool if we could just you know, be open for options. So if we need to do any heavy haul stuff, we can do. Let's go ahead and turn into here. It's quite slidey. This mod does change the performance as well, which is why I've been a little bit cautious with the brakes. And we'll head down here. Okay, so we're at the pickup point. There's actually a tractor there with a plough, a Dutzvar. Dutzvar? Yeah, Dutzvar. I think that's how you say it. So after all this time, I'm not 100% sure how you say it. Right, let's go ahead and go over that little speed hump. Go ahead and collect our loads. We're just 2 tractors, right? Yes, the 2 tractors. These look like Lamborghinis. Speaking of Dutzvar, same thing, pretty much. Right, I'll get this thing hooked up. Now, do we have, actually, before we do this, let me just double check. Do we have advanced trailer coupling on? Let's go ahead and see if that's checked. I do like that being on. Fatigue simulation, keep route advisor hidden, no. Advanced trailer coupling, there we go. We had to turn that off with the tandem stuff, because, of course, there's no advanced trailer coupling for the tandem. Right, there's actually a Dutzvar over there as well. So it looks like this farm is either sending back some rented tractors or selling some or something, because these are coming away from the farm. Right, we're looking at our mirrors here, make sure we get this properly. Looks like we're doing alright so far. Right, straight in. See if we can get the pin. We got there first time. Let's go ahead and connect that. Coupling trailer. Raising trailer legs. Probably should have done that in third person so you guys could see, but there we go. So we now have the trailer hooked up. In fact, let's go ahead and put that into neutral. We'll get the handbrake on here. We'll have a look at the load. So there we go. We've got a couple of Lamborghini, sorry, tractors. We've also got a... I was going to say we've got a plough on the back. It doesn't look like a plough though. It looks like it may just be like the plough teeth, like the you know what I mean? The plough. What are they called again? I can't remember what they're called now. The blades. I forgot what they're called. You guys have to tell me in the comment section below because I cannot remember. So there we go. We'll take these tractors away. So I'm not expecting this video to get a lot of views. I know there's very, very limited viewers on Euro Truck Simulator 2, but for the people that are asking it, I don't want to make you wait any longer. You guys have been supportive of me, so I want to go ahead and do a brand new series here on ETS2. This snow, by the way, like I said at the beginning, but just in case you didn't hear me properly, is only for episode number 1. I thought we'd make it similar to outside. So in the next episode, it won't be snowy. It's beautiful though, isn't it? Look at that. Absolutely incredible views. In fact, I'm going to get a thumbnail probably about here, so we don't have to do it mid-journey. Right, cool, so that's cool. Just got a couple of thumbnails, hope you guys don't mind. So yeah, it looks like we have the new name for this mini-series. Looks like we're taking tractors to Ireland, which is quite convenient for a farm sim YouTuber like myself. That wasn't actually planned, that was just coincidence, so that's actually turned out quite good. We are sliding along this slow here. So the brakes are actually a lot more realistic now that the roads are empty as well. Looks like not a lot of people coming out in the snow, but tractors must be delivered so cows can be fed and all that good stuff. Wait, what's the speed limit here? 30 miles an hour. We're already doing 23, so we're all good. I feel like we should put our beacon lights on, but in real life, this road's pretty big, so I don't know. This doesn't represent Plymouth at all, by the way, this town. Of course, it is just a pro mods. In fact, this town is actually in the base game. It's just they've extended it just a little bit on pro mods, just so you can get the ferry, because in real life, Plymouth does have a ferry, but in the base game, it doesn't. Service is half a mile. We're actually going through a what they called. Let's go ahead and turn that down to 30 miles an hour. There we go. So we get the cruise control on as we head along here through this not contraflow. Why is my brain gone so dead today? I am recording this, by the way, at 20 to 10 at night, which isn't too late, but in fact, whoa, something just happened to the light in there. Oh, the street lights came on, that's what happened. I thought the lighting in the world changed, but no, it's just street lights. So it's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or in the evening, sorry. Afternoon, evening, whatever way you look at it. And it's already getting dark here, so... Is anything in that lane? No, we're good. Excuse me, we're taking up both. There's no way we're going to get into this little tiny lane they've given us. So yeah, we're going to get to Ireland. That's going to be this mini-series. In the next series, we'll probably do some heavy hauling with the escorts and stuff. The convoys. That'll be pretty cool. Right, can we finally get to some serious speeds now? Yes. 70 miles an hour, which actually I think 60 in a truck. I think. Cannot see the road markings at all. I'm assuming it's... Actually, you can kind of just see it. I can kind of see it. So we've got a little bit of room here. I really, really want a Thrustmaster steering wheel. I just feel like the belt drive stuff might feel a bit more realistic, because I got this like dead zone in the middle of my wheel. It's not a dead zone in controlling, but it's like a force feedback dead zone. And the reason for that is because the motor would constantly be on and it'll burn out. So I understand why they've done it. It's just I don't want it to be like that. So I'm going to try and get a Thrustmaster, I think, at some point when I can afford it. There's a car passing on our right here. So yeah, like I said, there's no American trucks on the road, so I'm not sure why they were parked at the hotel. It is proper British trucks on the road, so yeah, once again, no idea why that happened, but we'll try to ignore that beginning bit. We made a bit of progress now. I think in real life we would be about a quarter of the way there. Of course, it's only been a few minutes in game time. So we're heading towards Cardiff in Wales. And I think we're going to cross the bridge and then we head to the north of Wales and then we get the ferry from the north of Wales over to Ireland. Not exactly sure where we're going to in Ireland. I forgot to look. In fact, we could get that, probably get that up now. Let's have a look here. So we're going to Limerick, wherever that is. Limerick in Ireland. Let's go ahead and turn that off. So I'm not going to be using the... sat-nav. I'm trying to make it as immersive as possible for you guys, so I'm going to be using the in-cab GPS, and I can actually change that by pressing this button here, so there's zoomed in. I kind of like this one. So we're just getting onto the M5 now, actually, which means we're about where Exeter is in real life. Possibly. Because the M5 starts at Exeter, so... services, 200 yards. I can't actually see the road markings very well. We're doing our best. I'm sort of following these tracks that the other cars are leaving, but of course we are a lot wider than them, so... Oh, I'm so glad ProMods fixes the motorways. Look at this. That's the services, but... I'm hoping most of the motorways are fixed, because if you guys know the base game, they sort of just branch off, and that's not what the UK motorways do. Apparently it fixes some of that. I'm not 100% sure, though. I've only tested the bits around this sort of area. Yeah, get a couple of FPS drops there. Whereas loading in new textures. Of course, this is a brand new version of the game. Okay, so we're going to be turning off for South Wales now, which is the next slip road, I believe. Traffic's building up a little bit here. I think people are slowing down because of all the snow. It is quite slippery. So a little bit of me wants to slam on the brakes to see how slippery it is. Now, I didn't actually think it'd be night time. It was only 3 o'clock when we left. So apologise if you're not enjoying it, but it's quite cosy in here. It's quite cosy. Oh, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Well, I'm going on to the M4 now. So the bridge is probably not far away. We do... Ooh, this thing does have an engine brake, luckily. Don't want to slam on the brakes in case it just makes us ice skate down this slipway. Slip road. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I hate automatic gearboxes. I want to be in my own gear. Don't force me to be in a gear, but this is what trucks are like, so. There we go, got a bit of street lights now so you guys can see the interior again. We've got a little, what should we name our dog? Samson. Let's call him Samson. Why not? Samson the dog. Ooh. I was too busy checking at the wheel cam then, making sure it's still in frame. So how far are we? Let's see if we can zoom out here a minute. So we're just coming into South Wales now, which means the bridge is pretty much just ahead of us right now. And actually, no, it is. I can see the beams. I go across this bridge all the time in real life. So this is quite surreal. It's the first time I've been along here in game. The speed limit along here is actually 70 in real life, so I'm assuming it's the same on this game. We're only doing 49, so we haven't really got to worry. Of course, I'm not going that fast because of the snow. The one thing I have just noticed, I can't really see on that car. Let's wait for something bigger to go past. I think the AI traffic actually has snow on the tyres, which is pretty cool. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure I just saw it on the truck that we passed a minute ago. Oh, this car's slowing down. It's only a bit of snow, buddy. Come on. Now, I'm wondering if we have to go through the tolls. I'm assuming we do, because in real life, if you've never been over this bridge, yeah, you go over the bridge, and then there's like a mile or two, and then you get to the tolls. So I'm assuming we have to go to that. Let's see if it represents the real life one, because, like I say, I go through it all the time. Look at this crazy man. It's snowing, he's on a motorbike. No, wouldn't catch me doing that. Would not catch me doing that in a million years. He's a brave man. Right, we're heading to... Oh, I went down the wrong way. I went down the wrong way. Oh, let's just go up the other side. Oops, I was too busy looking at that motorbike. It's not snowy down here, though. Right, everybody, so I'm going to try and work out whether we can go sleep. We just come towards a roundabout here, and the speed limit is now 40. The motorway ends right here, so that was good timing. Now, we can turn it off. So while we're at this red light, let's go ahead, put the handbrake on, and see if we can sleep. I think it's F6. So we've got to be there at Sunday at 21, well, by 21:43, which is 9:45. It's now Saturday. We've got about we've got 24 hours actually. We've got 5 hours left. Oh gosh, parking brake. We've got 5 hours left on our... There we go, on our time. Oh, you idiot. Oops. You guys didn't see that. Pretend you didn't see that. Let's go ahead and turn into here. See if we can get some sleep right now. Hopefully it'll be daylight, so let's go ahead and find a place to sleep. So HGVs is where we want to be. Let's park next to this truck here. Or lorry, sorry. I got told off last time I said truck. It's apparently that's American, which it is, but potato tomato. There's a McDonald's. What a perfect place to stop. My favourite. There's another Kenworth there. It's almost as if they're scenery objects, which is weird. The American trucks are like scenery objects. It must be an error with Jazzy Cat's traffic pack. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and turn the truck off here. We'll get the lights turned off. I'm going to get some sleep, and I'll see you guys when we wake up. Right, good morning everyone. So we're going to go ahead and turn the lights on it. We'll get the truck turned on as well. Get the heater going. There's our lights on. Let's make sure the load's still good. So this is where we slept. This truck's a little bit too big for this sort of work. Like, we've got too many axles, but like I said, this is for heavy hauling as well. So our tractors are fine. No one's stolen them. Let's head out of here. So all the trucks and the coaches and stuff is here. That's a really long McDonald's break for the people on the coach. Right, let's go ahead and make sure nothing's coming. Or are we going to be able to get around here? That is the question. Make sure we don't hit the Kenworth. We might be okay here. Let's watch that hedge. I think we're okay with the Kenworth. Just got to make sure we don't hit anything else. What are you stopping for? Go. We're going to have to come out a bit wide here, I think. It's a bit tight for HG, because this is for HGVs. It's a little bit tight, don't you think? But anyway, let's head out of here. There's the people going back to that coach. Right. Let's follow this around then. Let's fuel it. No, we don't need fuel just yet. Good old Texaco. Alright, how do we get on? It looks like this is an S shape. This is quite interesting. This is quite realistic, this bit here. A lot of service stations in the UK are actually like this. Like, there's a lot of windy roads coming out of them. Right, nothing's coming. Let's go. We'll head on to the A48, which is a dual carriageway now, not a motorway. Right, let's go ahead and adjust the GPS for now like that until we get onto an open road. I think this actually might be one. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit more. Very cool. So it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, I think it was, 6:30, something like that. So the sun's coming out now, so the rest of this journey should, touch wood, be daylight for you guys. Should be in the keyword there. Hopefully we're not going to be late either, because I don't think we're actually allowed that sleep. We could have slept on the ferry, so we may have wasted time, but, you know, I don't want to record darkness for you lot. So if we're late, we just blame you guys, basically. Right, slow down. I want to overtake this guy. I want to overtake this guy. Go! Get your tomatoes out of the way. What is that? That's not an English truck. I have no idea. No idea what that is. I'm assuming it's a supermarket or something, or produce. Let's go ahead and get back into this lane here. So you'll always find me going into the left lane whenever I can, and that's because in the UK, that's what you're meant to do. If you're not overtaking anyone, you're meant to be in the left lane, always. This game's a little bit weird because sometimes, like I said, the motorways just branch off, which is a bit annoying. Wales looks really cold on this game. It looks colder than Plymouth. I think it's because it's all countrysides. What was that car that just drove past? I don't even recognise that car. See if we can catch up. Go, Volvo! Move it! I think this is restricted to 60 miles an hour, this lorry. Ooh, slow down. You're going to cut me up, aren't you, Sprinter? Right, watch yourself. People always get a little bit too close, like that. Stay in your own lane. Goddamn Cadbury's van. They always go into the inside lane and then try and come outwards, which is why we keep crashing. Don't know if that's an issue with the game or Pro Tools or what. I have no idea. But I just knew that was going to happen. Luckily, we managed to slam on the brakes just in time. You guys can't actually hear the horn. That's me pressing the horn, but you guys can't really hear it. It's a bit quiet for some reason. I really wish this thing had an interior light, though. Right, so next stop should be the ferry. Looks like we're taking country roads there. Yeah, it looks like it's all country roads now. Well, it's technically not country roads. You know what I mean? This is A roads, which go through all of the countryside and stuff. This goes on for a little bit, and the ferry looks like it's just ahead. Right, let's meet you guys there then. mad skills. So I think we're pretty much at the ferry now. So let's go ahead and jump back in. That was probably a time lapse for you guys. I don't know how much, depends how long it was. Nice bit of countryside there. Wales is really nicely modelled. I can't remember if Wales is part of Pro Mods or part of the base game. You guys are going to have to tell me in the comment section down below. But yeah, really beautiful. There's roundabouts everywhere though, which is a bit weird. Bit of a dodgy texture there. That's not, of course, the snow mod's not actually part of Pro Mods. It's just an extra mod. Fishguard discovered. I have no idea how to say that in Welsh. Abergwan? 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 Sorry, I don't know why I'm making a sound. They don't say that in Wales, I don't think. But Abergwan, something like that. This is a really small town. Is HGVs meant to come down this far? Right, so I think this is actually where's the ferry is, maybe. There's a Shell garage there if we need fuel. How much fuel do we have? We're actually alright for fuel. We've got about 3/4 of a tank left. So we might be okay till we get to Wales. There's a Tesco there as well. Could stop off and get myself a meal deal. Alright, so where we're going? We're going to the third exit. Let's see if we can get around this roundabout here. These roundabouts are really tight. I don't know if they are in real life, but I've never been to this high up in Wales, so I have no idea. I've only ever been South Wales. Another roundabout. Jeez. Turn. The trailer's right. You can just see the trailer there. Just careful with the front here. I'm gonna come out a little bit wide here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Luckily, this game doesn't simulate curbs. We might have been a little bit messed up then if there was curbs. But we are now at the ferry port. As you can see, Ireland flag is right there, which means we are going straight to Ireland. All these cars are waiting to get on. We're just going to skip the queue somehow. Right, what way are we going? I don't actually know. Not that way, because there's crosses there. There's the ferry right in front of us. So thank you very, very much for joining me in episode number 1. We'll continue this journey in episode number 2. But I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. I hope you guys are glad that Euro Truck Simulator 2 is back. Like I said, a lot of people have been asking for it. How do we get to the external view? There we go. Here's our setup. We're ready to get onto the ferry, as you can see there. In fact, let's just drive on. So once again, thank you very, very much for joining me in this episode. If you did enjoy, please tap the thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more for myself and to let me know that you want more of ETS2. So join me in the next episode where we'll be going from... Let's see how long we got left. If it loads. Yeah, we got to go. It's quite a long journey there, so yeah, we'll do it in the next episode, and then we'll probably come back out of Wales, Ireland as well. So in the next episode, we'll be driving to our location and driving back to the ferry, probably. So once again, thank you for joining me. Hit subscribe to see more for myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.